companies want to identify safer and more sustainable chemical syntheses for therapies. What are some of the steps they can take to get started? So that's a really cool question. It's a really cool question because I think pharmaceutical industry has really been engaged in green chemistry initiatives for a really long time. Both because it's good for the environment, but it's also good for their business. Green chemistry approaches lower the costs of manufacturing. In fact, the American Chemical Society has 12 principles of green chemistry that the industry can utilize. And from these principles, we can really identify 3 core steps that companies can take. First, taking advantage of much more environmentally friendly solvents. Solvents account for 75% of the cumulative life cycle environmental impact. And the ACS has published a list of green solvents that process chemists can incorporate into their synthetic design right away. Secondly, incorporating environmental calculations into the synthetic design is within a chemist's electronic lab notebook is something that can really help them identify better chemical syntheses. Calculations such as atom economy, process mass intensity, and greenness scores can readily guide chemists to alternative approaches. And finally, designing for energy efficiency by utilizing some of the core principles such as if I have fewer synthetic steps, I'm going to use less energy in creating that active ingredient. Or by lowering the heat of a reaction, I'm going to lower the amount of cooling that I need to cool down that reactor after the synthesis. So some really great things that the pharmaceutical industry has been doing for a long time and great guidance that they can take from these 12 steps from the American Chemical Society.